Hey guys, welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Let's carry on where we left off. We don't have time for a recap. We've got a world to save. It's February 13th, 11:30. We're heading to the department store Misatan, where Nyes is planning to unleash their missile launcher. I came to Misatan with the masked woman. I gave her all the details on the car ride over. We used a car? I suppose we had to. She doesn't have space on the scooter. We came up to the rooftop when something caught my eye. Ryuki? What the hell are you doing here? Mizuki looks shocked.
Ryuki?
Is he okay? Is he having another one of his episodes?
What are you doing here?
Oh, Mizuki.
This doesn't look good. It's 11:30 at night, buddy. And you're looking like that.
I'm here for the investigation, of course.
Of course you are. Shouldn't you be suspended? You kinda opened fire on a civilian earlier. The masked woman looks ready for a fight. Now, Tamagotchi, now you want to talk? Given the stakes, and I'm anticipating what could be an intense scene coming up, I suppose we'll hold off on sharing our theories for now, and I suppose we can wink sync into our detective friend.
I have to protect him
Who?
before something terrible happens.
Who do you need to protect?
What?
God damn it!
I do not know what he means either.
Could he be talking about Shoma? Because I believe 6 years to this day he disappeared on the Ferris wheel. I remember because it was past midnight when Tama said it's Valentine's Day. And come to think of it, I believe actually 6 years ago, Ryuki also had a fork in the road, much like we just did, when he was in Kameiji's Somnium, and that's when the timelines could diverge. So, are you okay?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Your eyes are as white as mine, and I'm definitely not okay.
You don't seem well, physically or mentally.
You should be in a straitjacket, in a basement, at ABIS,
I'm fine.
strapped to a chair.
If anything, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, given the way you're speaking right now, I feel like you've been better.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Well, here he goes.
Ultra +1!
What do you mean, Ultra +1? You've got an extra passenger on board, do you?
You see?
Why can't Tama talk to Aiba or something and be like, actually, SOS, you know, blinking 3 times if we need help? Like, snap him out of it.
Mr. Date seemed well too.
What?
What?
I saw him earlier.
Where, in your dreams?
What are you talking about?
Great, now Mizuki's wide-eyed. It's contagious. Masked woman, are your eyes wide behind that mask?
He was probably hallucinating. Pay it no mind.
Probably hallucinating? How can I pay it no mind?
As I instructed before, it is generally better to not challenge those kinds of delusions.
Even when it's kind of affecting Mizuki, it's her adoptive dad. The second one.
Or else...
Or else what? He'll go on the Ferris wheel? Maybe he'll be harmless at least, just going around and around in circles.
The symptoms might get worse.
I don't see how they can get any worse. He already shot a person. Someone needs to pick this guy up. Why is Boss bloody drinking at Kabukicho? Why are you looking at the Ferris wheel?
I'm waiting.
I'm trying to find out which dialogue option won't advance the scene.
Waiting?
Waiting for what?
For it to come down.
Oh, which one? Did Shoma board?
What do you mean? Hey, are you listening to me?
Uh-oh. I think we lost him. Why are you here?
Like I said earlier, I'm here for the investigation. I got some important info.
Really? What? And from who?
Here on the rooftop. Something terrible is going to happen.
Well, you look very happy about that, and, you know, I was told I shouldn't feed your delusions, but I honestly don't see how this can get any worse.
It looks like something terrible has already happened to you, Ryuki.
He looks like he's really keen to board this Ferris wheel, and maybe disconnect it and roll it down the road to the loony bin.
True.
Okay, never mind, his smile's gone, thank God.
Oh well. Let's just leave Ryuki be for now.
Yeah, no worries, it's fine. You know, we'll just let him stand there, ominous and menacing. No need to restrain him at all.
Right. We need to find the rocket.
The masked woman just like, scuttled closer towards him. What, you gonna, like, inspect him?
Hey, bastard.
Whoa, bastard. We've evolved. I see that our relationship's been strained over the last 6 years.
You.
Well. Oh, God. Well. She seemed to have the right idea.
Huh? What? Why did you do that?
I honestly think it's better this way.
Why did you punch him out of nowhere like that? I kicked him too.
Come on, that sounded like Mizuki. Didn't that sound like Mizuki? I don't know, I'm just feeding this bloody delusion I've got. I'm feeding my own delusions here. My own symptoms are getting worse. Soon I'll be talking like a fax machine.
That's not the point. It's not like I hit him in a weak spot.
Well, you should have. Because, honestly, I probably would have knocked him out sooner.
That's not an answer. I haven't gotten him back for 6 years ago.
What did he do 6 years ago, specifically to you?
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm trying to remember.
Anyway, where is the rocket?
Because I made it a point to not rewatch my earlier videos. To my own chagrin. Even though I know it'll help me form some theories and whatnot and come up with potential scenarios as to what exactly is going on here. But, it's frowned upon to, look back on stuff and maybe form some new theories. So I'm relying on my own memory here. And, in my attempts to come up with a plausible theory.
We need to find it or else... What the...
Mizuki.
What?
I know.
Yeah, I don't have time to lecture her. What? Oh, yes, let's look around.
Is that the rocket?
On the bear?
That would look awfully cute flying through the sky.
It actually would, probably. There are any rockets there. Literally unplayable, guys.
Maybe that thing can fly.
Even if it could, it's not a rocket.
I guess. Fine. I thought there would be one mounted underneath.
Could that be the rocket?
Maybe it would fly if it had a little brown alien in a basket.
Why do you sound so angry? I mean, you're probably right. It'll fly past the moon.
Now's not the time for a snack.
I wasn't going to get a snack in the trash can.
I wouldn't eat anything out of that. Even foie gras.
I wouldn't even eat foie gras on its own.
That's the... whatchamacallit?
What is that? I don't recognize that.
You see them at construction sites.
A prefabricated building?
They are called... I don't know either.
Aiba, what kind of use are you? Let's have a look.
There!
There it is.
The rocket.
Rockets.
Mizuki.
Yeah!
Let's go. I'll whack it with my pipe. As long as Ryuki's incapacitated. Oh. Fuck.
Crap!
Well, it's too late. Can I throw my pipe like a boomerang? We didn't even get to the good part of the music. Damn. That really was a devastating rocket. Terror. What the hell, was that a warning shot? Of course, it's just a rehearsal. Okay. What's coming up on the real show? This foreplay has gotten me slightly aroused. Slow pan. Actually, we're not even panning, it's the Ferris wheel going down. Visions. It's Valentine's Day, Chapter 4, M1. Department store Misatan at 7 a.m. Wait, what? Of course. Kameji's body. His other half.
Andy's Komeiji. This is the left half of the man named Yonaharu Enda.
I suppose it was here, it was just too dark to see.
What does this mean? What is it doing here?
Oh,
We should investigate. Then we can discuss what we have learned.
it's our detective friend. Still wondering what your piece in this grand stage play is. Suppose now is a good time as any to start voicing some theories. Here we go. Okay, so we're no closer to identifying who Chikaru's son is, or the identity of the rabbit that the mouse woman was so ready to give her life for to protect. no matter what. But I have been thinking about Jin Furue and his connection to this whole ordeal, because he was the first victim. There has to be some relevance to him. We learned from the nurse that he suffered from a medical condition. A medical condition that was resulting in him having tumors only on one side of his body, right? And what have we learned? We've learned that these test subjects of Chikaru's, ones that he's been experimenting on to try and achieve eternal life, they suffer from ailments, right? Something that negatively affects them medically. So you have to wonder, well, was Jin Furue gifted with smarts, I suppose, rather than brute strength? Because he ran his own company and whatnot, at the cost of, his medical conditions that the nurse was looking after him for. Much like Gen has a deformed head, and the masked woman has a heart condition and is blind in her left eye. So who was the boy, I'm guessing it's a boy, that she had to protect no matter what? We don't have a lot of people that fit the bill. I suppose it could be Shoma. Could it be? Let me review the files and I'll get back to you. Right, well, the files don't seem to tell me if Shoma was adopted at any stage or if he was legitimately born with Komeiji as his father. So, I suppose that's a dead end for now. But the masked woman's still relatively young. I can't think of who else it could be. Unless we haven't met them yet, but at this stage of the game, no way that's happening. Suppose let's start with our wink sinks. Uh-oh. He's dreaming about his own murder? Goodness.
Laying dead. Not for any particular reason.
Why are you whispering in your own somnium? Okay, good roleplay, sir. Police officer.
Damn that terror. After everything he's done.
I'm also starting to think that terror might be more than one person. I suppose it's possible. And I'm wondering if Amame is more involved than she's letting on.
We'll find you and arrest you. If it's the last thing we do.
I'm scared if that will be the last thing we do. Because that'll mean he'll have TC Purge detonate while he's in custody. Derek, you're lost. Silent one.
I wish I could play some games on my phone.
Well, that went really fast. Okay, here's some chocolate. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to the detective.
What is this?
It's Valentine's Day, so...
So, take it, please.
This doesn't mean anything. You can't get on my good side with this.
I'm not already on your good side? Damn.
He seems really happy about this.
Yeah, he's baring his teeth.
This is too easy.
God, I can get any guy I want. ABIS trivia. It's been a while since we've had this. The chocolate I gave you just now was bought in bulk by Mizuki last night. Today is Valentine's Day. Mizuki said, I give a guy a 10 yen chocolate and they get really happy about it. Then they'll do anything I ask them. She's a terrible woman. Thank you for explaining that to me, Aiba. Who found Komeiji's body first?
The security guard here.
I wonder when it was placed. If we didn't notice it last night, then.
He was patrolling the Rooftop amusement park this morning and found it. That was around an hour ago, so 6 a.m.?
After that, we got some more intel on the situation from ABIS.
But why? Like, shouldn't we have locked this building down once that rocket launched? Surely they'd want to know what a freaking SAM battery was doing up top. Launching rockets at that time of night.
That's how I ended up here.
Did we just go, oh, okay, a rocket detonated. Terror said it wasn't TC Purge. Alright, let's get Ryuki out of here. We'll go home. Get some catch up on our Z's. Any leads?
Yeah. 2 things stick out to me.
Oh, his arm and his leg?
3 days ago, 1 a.m. on the 11th, this department store experienced a building-wide power outage.
1 a.m. on the 11th.
Someone cut the cable.
Okay.
What else?
Security guard told me a funny story.
Oh, was it a joke or an actual story?
I recorded it. It's up on the cloud.
I'll listen now. Aiba?
Got it. I'll play it.
Thank you.
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th, someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
What was it?
I don't know, everything was dark because of the power outage. I didn't see their face either. I couldn't hit it with a flashlight fast enough. Anyway, they broke in and climbed up the stairs.
Okay.
I went after them. But they got the jump on me halfway up the stairs. They pushed me over. I fell down the stairs and blacked out.
I wonder if it's going to be a plot point. How did he manage to navigate the dark?
Do you know where they might have been going?
It would be too easy to say he had a flashlight, I suppose.
My guess is the rooftop. I heard them muttering under their breath. Rooftop. Rooftop.
Oh, God.
I need to get the bow.
The bow.
The bow.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
The bow? The Bodhi? Perhaps?
But they weren't speaking very clearly. I couldn't really hear.
I don't think he means bow. He means something else.
I think they were really drunk.
Could it be our Yakuza friend? Could it be Ryuki?
I could smell alcohol the whole time I was chasing after them.
11th. Let's have a look. Alright, well, on the 10th at 11:50, Ryuki was pretty drunk, and he was off his rocker. Could be him. We've got nothing between then and 9:30 the next day. So who knows what happens once we leave him unsupervised.
Was it a man or a woman?
Sounded like a man.
Okay.
What about the department store? Anything stolen? Broken?
No, nothing.
Do you have footage?
No.
What?
The power outage caused the security system to go down.
But of course it did.
This all went down 3 days ago in the early morning. And the same thing happened this time around.
You mean about the power cable?
Jeez. Fooled me once.
Yeah, cut again. Around 4 a.m. this morning.
Something tells me they're gonna reinforce that right quick.
So they let the same thing happen twice. How moronic.
Why are you so smug about that? Let's give chocolate to the nice police officer. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to the officer.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored.
Alright, just don't pretend it's poop, okay? I know you seem to have fantasies about eating it. That chocolate earlier?
It was actually dog poop made to look like chocolate.
Oh, God.
What?
I'm carrying on the joke.
No. Yahoo!
Oh.
You're reacting like a first grader.
Well, at least he remembered to lighten up on the job. About the body.
Andy's Kameji's left half. I don't know how it's possible.
Let me guess, his time of death was last night? How is that possible? I still don't have an answer for that either. Besides the fact that they've been cloned, but look, their clothes are the same. Did you find anything? I suppose they could keep the clothes once they cut the original body in half.
At a scene like this, I'm almost more stunned than I am upset.
I could see that.
Not even a hair of evidence left behind. Tara must be meticulous.
Mm-hmm.
Have you forgotten?
You know it. I gotta do the joke. I gotta do the joke. I gotta do the bit.
Oh, right. Your name is Emochi.
Right. My name is Omochi.
There you go.
Omochi. It's Omochi. I said it's Omochi.
I said it's a mochi. You're just repeating after me. I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name has disappeared into the void. Let's ask again.
You're never gonna remember it, huh?
Nope, you should know this by now.
Your name doesn't really matter.
Oof.
I remember you. I know that you're hardworking and kind.
Oh, Mizuki.
Isn't that enough?
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry I already gave my chocolate away, though.
I look forward to seeing you around, Mr. Sutsugamushi.
I changed my mind. Names are important.
Especially when I get it so wrong. Thanks for you hard work. This game is unplayable, guys.
Oh, thank you. It is tough coming out here so early in the morning.
Yeah, but what can you do? It's the job. Well, to me, it's more than a job.
You're on the job.
It's my life. And I'm dedicated to solving this case.
Careful, Mizuki. That's what Ryuki's kind of vowed, and look at him.
This is personal.
I see. I can tell you're really committed to this.
But yeah, it is very personal to Mizuki, of course. Any new intel?
Komeji's time of death is around 10 o'clock on the 13th. He didn't have anything on him.
It would help if you said AM or PM, Inspector. 10 o'clock when?
I guess it goes without saying, but the cause of death is the same as all the previous victims.
The fact that he got bisected.
No sign of hair, fingerprints, not even footprints. As a precaution, I've tested the area with luminol reagents. I thought maybe we could find Terror's prints.
Luminol reagents emit light when they react to the iron in blood.
Yeah, I've played Ace Attorney.
Consider an imperceptibly small bloodstain, or old bloodstains that have been cleaned up or otherwise removed over time. Luminol will allow us to detect such things.
Of course.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Aiba. Thank you for spilling into that 4-sentence explanation that I already know.
Boss beat that kind of stuff into me like a million times.
Unfortunately, the sun is out.
So, have you heard of a canopy?
It's too bright to see anything, really. I'll look again after we set up some shade.
There we go. I knew you were a clever cookie. Okay.
This is quite curious.
Where did he store the body, and how has he preserved it so that it looks like the time of death was just last night?
What exactly happened on the 11th?
Power outage happened at 1 a.m., right?
Why did they need to come up here on the 11th at 1 a.m.?
And 4 hours later, a suspicious person went up to the Rooftop amusement park.
That's such a gap. What a risky maneuver. Also, they went up 4 hours later. They didn't go exactly at 1 a.m. Why do that? Why cut the power at 1 and then go up the stairs 4 hours later? Like, what if they fixed it in the intervening hours?
Mizuki, let's investigate.
Got it.
Alright, investigating. It just seems so dodgy. There we go.
Before we begin, let me inform you of something. The inspector said that he covered the area with luminol reagent, correct?
Yep.
Usually, the naked eye could detect a reaction, so long as the area was dark.
I'm gonna rely on your thermal vision skills, am I?
But because it is currently bright out, that is impossible.
He did say they were going to set up shade or something.
We don't have time to wait.
We do not need to wait for that. Luminol reactions are a type of oxidation. Oxidation releases heat very faintly.
I mean, this is why I got an eyeball installed.
So we can see it using thermo.
Correct.
So I can get ahead. Get a leg up on my fellow investigators.
Got it. Let me look around.
Alright. Let's take a peek. Starting with Komeji's body over there, and then we'll confirm the luminol reaction.
The TOD is as the inspector reported.
The 13th, around 10 p.m.
Okay, 10 o'clock at night. So, last night, while we were in Somnium.
And like the other victims, there are no bloodstains.
Okay, because the blood's already been leaked out, right? We only have traces of blood at the machine.
Most of the blood in the body has already been drained.
He had to have... But how? Wait, the time of death was yesterday at 10 p.m., right? Surely we've locked down the machines at Horridor Institute, so he must have another set somewhere. Because he kind of killed him there.
It is safe to assume the culprit is Terror.
Komeji was murdered around 10 o'clock yesterday. Let me just confirm that time. I need to start putting together a timeline and figuring out what's going on at certain times. Okay, so we were in the sync room at 9:30. He died half an hour later while we were in the Somnium because we were done by 10:40. Gotcha. Okay. No chance we could have stopped it. We were busy, rooting around in someone's head. Let's confirm the luminol reaction. Alright. Two tire tracks this time? And footprints.
Is this a luminol reaction?
Yes. As I explained, the reaction emits heat, which is why you can see it.
So that means there was a blood stain here in this shape.
What an odd shape.
Not was, is. A trace amount of blood, invisible to the naked eye.
What is this shape, though?
What is that shape?
You can't tell?
No, a giant footprint?
Could it be...
It's the shape of the left half of someone's body.
I see. Okay.
But it's not Komeji, right? The body shape and height are different.
Indeed. It must be from another body.
Whose?
Judging by the rate of oxidation, the body must have been placed here sometime between the 10th and the 11th.
The initial body, then. The one that was placed on the Misatan rooftop. When the power went out for the first time. That's what that person was doing, delivering a body, but we never found it. Why? Where did we find Jin Furue's body? Time to refer to the flowchart again. Okay, so Jin Furue's body was discovered on the 10th at about 7 o'clock, so it couldn't have been him. Chikara died on the 12th. He was found at Yoyaki Park, so it can't have been him either. Is this the mysterious 5th victim that we never found? Does someone not want us to find who it is? Who could it be?
Whose body was it?
Unknown. We would need to run DNA tests. In any case, the victim's body was severed in half. The culprit is no doubt Terror, and it was likely Terror that brought the body here.
Right, but why the blood? He's never left blood before. Whenever he drops a body off, there's just no blood anywhere. The shape of the left half of someone's body was on the stage. It was left here sometime between the 10th and the 11th. Luminol reaction
Is
B.
this another luminol reaction?
Footprints and what appear to be wheel tracks.
Not a mono-wheeled robot this time around. Well, I suppose it could be, actually, if it traveled down one of these paths and then turned around and traveled parallel to its original trail.
The prints were made by dress shoes or loafers. The tracks are probably from a suitcase.
Suitcase? Didn't Komeiji take something in a suitcase? In his Somnium? We saw it at the Misatan rooftop in his Somnium.
There are no tracks leading up to the body print.
Someone must have pulled the suitcase over it.
Did he... When he said he took something from Terror's, did he take a body?
After moving the body?
Correct. Or else the traces would not be there.
Right.
Wait. What? That body was placed here sometime between the 10th and the 11th, though. That can't be it. So... Someone else used the suitcase, then? What does it mean? There's no tracks leading up to it, only away from it. Why is there blood? I don't understand! Someone passed through the body print while pulling on a suitcase. Okay. That's a dead end. Can't wait to figure out what's going on there. We have no other clues for now. I suppose let's just take a look. The trash can, what could be inside?
There's something at the bottom of the trash can.
Trash?
Something stuffed inside a plastic bag.
Oh, great. I'm just kind of scared to open it up.
Take it out.
You want me to dig through trash?
Oh, God, I guess I have to find my breakfast in here after all.
If you don't want to get fired from ABIS.
If I get fired from ABIS, this is exactly what I'm going to be doing to survive.
Then you might end up really having to dig through trash.
Nice one, Aiba.
Ugh, jeez.
Why would I get fired from ABIS for not going through trash? Can't I order someone to do it? Like the police officer?
This was in the plastic bag.
Clothes. Loafers. A white top with a zip.
Clothes, shoes, and a coat hanger. The clothes and shoes seem to be for a man.
Yep.
There's nothing in the pockets. There's no way of telling who this belonged to.
I wish you'd unfold it so I could see.
That style of hanger is commonly used for travel.
Businessman.
The type that comes with a suitcase.
Suitcase?
Indeed.
Inside the trash can was a plastic bag which had clothes, shoes, and a suitcase-type hanger in it. Okay. Geez, how big was a suitcase that you could hang clothes in it?
Hey, about that other body, the one that isn't Komeiji.
Is it time to recreate it already?
Let's just call it A. A's body was put there sometime between the 10th and the 11th, right?
Right.
So the person with the suitcase...
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th. Someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
Right. Suitcase.
Your thinking is correct. It is safe to say the owner of the suitcase was the intruder at 5 a.m. on the 11th.
So we think there are two intruders then. There was one that came on the dot at the power outage at 1 a.m. and I guess the security guard missed him? Because how did the body end up on the rooftop?
Let us call them S.
Are S and Terror the same person?
No. I think S is someone else interfering with his plans.
I believe that to be highly unlikely.
Why would he put the body there just for someone to come collect it?
Why?
Let's retrace everything. Misaton lost power at 1 a.m. on the 11th. It was most likely Terror who cut the power cable.
Yep.
While the security guard was investigating the cause, they infiltrated the Rooftop amusement park.
Exactly.
That is probably when they put A's left half there and left.
It's a lot of lifts.
4 hours later, at 5 a.m., S arrived on the scene.
The owner of the suitcase, right? S pushed the security guard down the stairs and came here.
S found A's left half.
And they knew it was here.
What do you think they did next?
They removed clothes from the suitcase. They danced, obviously.
I think they opened their suitcase, then took out their clothes, shoes, and the hanger. They put those in the plastic bag and threw it away in the trash can.
Okay.
Why did they do that?
To clear space in the suitcase. For a body.
In order to make room in the suitcase?
What was their objective?
Why do they need to make room? To put A's left half in the suitcase.
In order to put A's left half in the suitcase. It wouldn't have fit otherwise.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd have to saw the clothes in half.
And then?
And then, what did S do next? Put A's left half in the suitcase and run off with it. Or walked briskly away from the crime scene. What a risky maneuver.
They put A's left half into the suitcase, then took it with them.
Why?
That's how the blood patterns we saw got there.
Oh my god, I can't wait for answers,
I
man.
see.
I actually cannot wait.
I know I just explained the how, but I don't get the why.
We can think about the why later. We should prioritize confirming the facts.
Okay.
Now for the main event.
Ugh, you want me to act again, don't you?
Main event?
Oh, you know, the filming.
I still don't understand why you're filming
What
this.
are we filming?
My very important movie.
Oh, we're doing that again.
You will play the part of S. Let us begin.
Okay, I'll play the part of a drunkard.
Ready? Action!
Here we go.
It is currently 1 a.m. on the 11th. Our story begins with Terror placing the left half of A's body upon the stage. And 4 hours later, the mysterious S enters the scene, dragging along a rolling suitcase.
Why would you bring a rolling suitcase up to the rooftop unless you know you're going to collect a body? But then why have clothes in it in the freaking first place? You'd think, oh, I'm going to pick up a body. I should probably clear the suitcase out before I reach the rooftop. Otherwise, I'm going to leave evidence at the scene.
Oh, I'm so drunk.
Right. According to the security guard, S was intoxicated.
And yet, they still had enough sense to come up here and do the deed.
Bravo! You've perfectly incorporated that detail into S's backstory. Outstanding.
I suppose if he was inebriated, he wouldn't have thought to empty the suitcase before reaching the destination.
What is this? What is this doing here?
Ryuki's the only person I can think of that would be drunk. Right? Is that what the game's trying to lead me to? Is it a red herring?
Brilliant! Fun Dance Film Festival, here we come!
Fun Dance Film Festival, oh my god.
I don't know why, but I had the sudden urge for takeout. But I can't take it home like this.
Wow, Mizuki's really embodying the psychopath mentality.
I know. I'll put it in here.
That's the same suitcase that Komeiji used. First, you gotta empty it.
Now that the suitcase is empty, I just gotta...
And that trash can hasn't been emptied for 3 days.
Alright. See you later.
Bon voyage. Why? I don't understand. Why?
Bravo!
I wish I was fucking clever enough to piece together this puzzle, man. I swear to God.
Oh, you know what? Your acting was so enchanting that I actually forgot to roll camera.
Too bad, so sad, Aiba. I'm not recreating it again.
Could you please do it again?
There's no recreations.
No.
Case closed. Blackout amusement. Okay.
Do you see? S and Terror must be different people.
Well, yeah, they have to be.
Too many things would not make sense if they were the same person. For example, if they were the same person, Terror would have had to leave A's left half there, but then return to retrieve it.
How did he deliver the body in the first place? We don't know that. And why is there blood here? Did he kill them here? Because if he had to deliver the body, unless he was, glad wrapped or something, there'd be blood drops leading up to the stage, right?
Why would they do that? It is illogical.
How did the body get placed here just to start bleeding out?
But couldn't the same be said for S? Why did S take A's left half with them?
And, now that Komeji's turned up here, why didn't S collect Komeji?
Well...
Why hasn't S been collecting all the other bodies? Why that one?
Unknown.
It's not like I think that S and Terror are the same person.
Unless it is, and they're brainwashed and have a split personality, perhaps.
According to the security guard, S was really drunk.
Yeah, but that's just witness testimony, Maybe they're drunk. Maybe they were brainwashed, like that Yakuza guy, right? He was babbling stuff about the rehearsal at Misaton. He sounded drunk, but he was actually a zealot.
I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't really fit Terror's image.
We're getting a lot of different descriptions of Terror's behavior. Like when we found that diary in the Horridor Institute, that just doesn't fit how his cadence, how he speaks.
While that is more intuition than logic, I do understand what you mean.
So who is S?
I think the strange words are our hint.
Rooftop.
Rooftop. Rooftop.
And what was the other one? Bode.
I need to get
Bow.
the bow.
What is the bow? A's left half?
Bodhi. That's all I can think of.
Who even is A? And where was the left half taken?
There's so many more questions.
Come to think of it, we don't even know where the right half is.
There is another thing we don't know. Why did Terror come to this place to leave the left half of a body twice?
Yeah, was he like, oh shit, they didn't notice it. I guess I can use it again.
First, on the 11th at 1 a.m., it was A's left half. Then, at dawn today, Terror put Komeji's left half here.
We've been finding the bodies in order, right? Because Jin Furue's body was the first body found both 6 years ago and present day. Then we found Chikara's body 6 years ago, then present day. But if the body was placed here between the 10th and the 11th, that puts it between Jin Furue's and Chikara Horidori's. So does that mean Person A was killed between those two all those years ago as well? But why have we never found either half of their bodies?
In any case, we know one victim for sure. Andy's Komeji.
Who died yesterday at 10 p.m.
Investigating him may yield results.
Okay, first let's go to his son Shoma's place.
There is another person that may know Komeji's secrets.
Who?
Ryuki. He has synced into Komeji before.
Oh god. Okay, let's talk to that bundle of sunshine.
Good point. So where are those two now?
Ryuki is at Yoyagi Park. Shoma is at Central Hospital.
What's he doing at Central Hospital? Has he got a sickness that we don't know about?
The hospital? Why?
Unknown. We should get going. We need to consult both of them.
That we definitely do. Only 2 locations to go to this time? We're starting with Yoyagi Park. If only I could use the company car instead of my scooter. It's Valentine's Day. This is still a crime scene, I see. How are you feeling?
I know about what happened at the amusement park.
Yeah, you got your ass whooped, boy.
Komeji's left half was found there, right?
Oh yeah, that too.
And so you came here to talk to me.
Don't worry, I didn't bring my friend. She's not gonna beat you up.
Mizuki, look! It's a Dytiscus Sharpie!
What?
Yeah! Go, Dytiscus Sharpie!
Go tell him. Jump out of my eye.
But at this time of year? And isn't it extinct?
It's Ryuki. He seems a bit morose. You're not going into the scene?
The scene?
The Rooftop amusement park.
Yeah, you were there last night as well.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to go there.
Oh, really? I thought you were investigating.
Why not?
Terror is going to get caught.
That's all well and good. I thought going there would help you.
I'm going to get him.
You're awfully confident. Any reason why?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that to me. Why are you here?
I've been thinking about a lot of things.
You're not as crazy as you were last night, that's for sure.
Earlier, a really important source for the HB case contacted me. I'm meeting them later.
Who would that be?
4 p.m. this afternoon. I've got time. I wanted to think things out, strategize.
Who's the contact?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you.
Of course you can.
Why not?
I need to catch up to him.
Him?
My superior, in every way. Mr. Date.
Uh-huh.
He has high hopes for me.
He does?
So I need to solve this case on my own. I can't let him down.
You can't be serious.
He's talking to you, is he?
Look, I'm not gonna tell you who they are, regardless. I promised.
I'm gonna have to follow him. Make sure you don't turn your phone off without sinking into Komeiji.
Yeah, I synced into Komeiji.
Any leads?
Well, there was one thing. Komeiji must have obtained something. Something that was important to Terror.
Yes, he did.
Komeiji was trying to blackmail them with
We
it.
never found out what it was.
He needed money, so...
But what a thing to do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blackmail a serial killer.
Where was this?
You mean, where did he get it?
Yeah.
At the Rooftop amusement park at Miseton.
Okay, so he definitely got it from the Rooftop amusement park.
No.
That explains a few things.
It does?
5 a.m. on the 11th. It was Komeiji who took A's left half away in a suitcase.
Okay, but that would have been 6 years ago.
But why?
It is as Ryuki explained. To blackmail Terror with the corpse.
Yeah, but...
I understand your doubt. But it makes sense logically.
No. It doesn't.
It was a crucial part of Terror's plan to have A's left half placed in that exact spot. In other words, A's left half was important to Terror.
Yeah.
But Komeiji took that away.
So we're saying that was, what, 6 years ago? That blood is still
And
there?
that's when Terror...
I thought we were talking about this, like, this year. Okay.
Anyway, I need to get going.
I'm gonna put a pin in that for now.
There's a lot I have to do. Bye for now.
Ta-ta for now.
I can't believe it was Komeiji who took A's left half. And who is Ryuki meeting?
I guess I've gotten confused.
I think we can let that be for now. We have a more important priority.
Shoma.
Shoma.
Let's go. What are you doing here, buddy? I headed to Shoma's hospital room and made small talk. Things like the weather, Ryuki, washing machines, because, you know, Ryuki's a small topic to discuss, really. Not a lot to unpack there, I suppose. Every time the conversation stopped, there was uncomfortable silence. It felt like meeting a distant relative. Basically strangers, but still familiar. I shared that thought with Shoma, which got him to open up a little. When I saw him smile, I knew the ice had been broken.
Shoma,
Chocolate?
You don't have to be so delicate. You're here to ask about Dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoma's lying down in bed. I can wing sick with him. I couldn't do that with Ryuki. That could have helped finding out who the source was. Oh dear, he's all the way back. At this scene.
Dad.
Oh boy. Why are you... Oh, let's give chocolate first. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to Shoma. Courtesy chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a gift.
Oh. Because it's Valentine's Day.
There you go, I knew you were clever.
Thanks.
Why are you at the hospital?
Doctor's orders. They need to monitor me a little bit because I'm mentally unstable.
Oh, you're here for mental reasons.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I told Ryuki I don't need to go to the hospital.
Ryuki can find you here? He's one to talk. Suppose it takes one to know one.
Ryuki?
He brought me here last night. Around 1 a.m.
Wow.
Why Ryuki?
I was in a state of shock. I don't really remember. He found me somewhere, I guess.
What?
I don't know where. Next thing I knew, I was in his car. His limousine.
I see. Do you know anything about a suitcase?
Yeah, until recently. Dad used to carry his costumes and props and stuff in a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was about 3 days ago. He told me he lost it.
What?
Why do you ask?
What?
Well,
Wait, what? We're just gonna gloss over that? He told you he lost it 3 days ago? What? Does the word bow mean anything to you?
Bow?
While I struggle to piece together what the fuck is going on?
Like his bow tie? The one he was wearing? I gave it to him as a present last year.
I suppose.
He was really happy.
You gave it to him as a present last year. If I could show you guys the look on my face right now, it is one of perplexion, confusion, concern, and just general what the fuckery is going on.
But
Rooftop. I need to get the bow.
I see.
So he, what, dropped his bow tie?
Perhaps Komeiji left his bow tie on the rooftop.
He's been dead for 6 years, guys!
that's why he came back at 5 a.m.
What? Even Aiba's supporting
Shoma, are you okay?
this. Did the rocket last night affect everyone's perception of time or something?
Look, I know I can be pretty blunt at times. I honestly don't know the right thing to say. I don't think telling you to cheer up or don't be so down on yourself are gonna do any good, so...
Oh my god, what the hell is happening? The bodies that have been discovered, they've all been recently killed?
I don't have a father. Or a mother.
Oh man, I'm gonna be thinking about this at work all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be thinking about this all day at work tomorrow.
I don't know my real parents. I don't even know if they're still alive.
It's hard for me to concentrate on what Mizuki's saying right now because I'm just...
But I can kind of imagine the pain of losing your parents. I have a younger sister. Well, not technically my sister, but... Anyway, she's... really important to me.
Yes.
I love her more than anything. She's more important to me than my own life.
What?
If I lost her, I could just die.
Someone more important to you than your own life? Where have we heard that before?
So, anyway, I guess you're feeling something like that.
Little sister?
more important than your own life.
Oh my god, I'm so lost right now.
Same for me. I have someone like that too. Someone who's more important than my own life.
Who?
My sibling. My older sister.
Your older sister.
My big sis.
Your big sis.
Huh?
Big sis.
Oh my god. Yeah. Let's go on a long scooter ride. I need time to process. What? Afterward, Aiba and I went around the city looking for more clues, but we couldn't find anything else. Before we knew it, it got pretty late. Because, you know, time's a construct, I suppose. It's past 11 p.m. The day was just about over.
Mizuki, you have a call, but...
Well, who is it? Is it gonna be Date? Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah, that's my smartphone. But I'm driving right now.
I can broadcast the call.
Please do.
I will display it in your AI site.
Leon, what's up?
You look panicked.
This is really bad. It's Kizzy. Kizzy!
What's up? Why are you calling me?
Whoa, calm down. What happened to Kizuna?
Can she walk now? Can she dance?
She's missing! I can't find her!
Oh my god, it's just like it was 6 years ago.
What?